Good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
It's not a good morning to me, man. You rang my phone a dozen times to wake me up at fucking 4 in the morning. What's the deal, man?
I haven't slept at all, but you don't see me complaining.
You're lucky I've already been up. I've been uploading YouTube clips of my debate on 10 different accounts. Let's just say Gavin Newsom was the one who woke me up calling the whole thing rigged or whatever.
Vivek, you know what? I'm not mad at you today. I've been thinking, and I've been too hard on you lately.
Huh?
Did I fall back to sleep again? Ron, can you come to my house and check on me? I'm dead serious.
The script said nothing about using YouTube logic today. I'm down in South Carolina right now.
Wait, you are in South Carolina, Ron. We need to hang out. I was going to have a Harry Potter marathon tonight. I'll have popcorn and everything.
Harry Potter? You're watching Harry Potter. Well, I can't believe I even get the chance to say this, but I have a surprise for you.
You know, I'm still pissed off with you for interrupting my beauty sleep. But if you and Nikki are going to get along today, I'm all for it.
Come on, Vivek, what's the surprise? You can just tell me already. I'm shaking in my chair as we speak.
We are doing a Harry Potter tier list today.
Harry Potter? Damn, it's been years since I read the books, and I only watched the first 2 movies.
You read the books? The last time I read an entire book, I was in high school. I may have caught the movies when they first came out, but other than that, I'm not familiar with the series.
Well, you two can just Google things about them as we go, or just listen to what me and Vivek say about each character, and you can make your judgments as we go.
That sounds like a good idea. Let's get this started. I'm looking forward to see what is in store.
Now, if we are ranking Harry Potter characters, we have to rank Harry first.
Isn't Hermione the protagonist? Shouldn't we start with her? I mean, who starts a tier list with a minor character?
What?
Ron, hold me back. Literally, fucking. Hold me back. I'm about to drive all the way to New Jersey and give this guy a nightmare he won't forget anytime soon.
I've been through a lot, Vivek. There is no way someone like you can do any trouble.
Okay, then how is a so-called amateur and puppet doing better than you in the polls?
So I'd rank Harry Potter as an A tier after remembering a few things. Don't make me go into specifics. He is just Mario going after Bowser, but he doesn't have a princess to save. He's taking him down because he kills pure bloods.
It's the other way around, and that's the main point of the basilisk. I have to give Harry S tier. Most protagonists just set forth onto an adventure without any character growth or personality at all.
He lost so much, but he is still determined. Most people would have given up or let the darkness set in, but he was a beacon of hope. When there is dark, there will always be light. Oh, did we just have a...
Jinx!
You had to ruin it, didn't you? I'm not falling for it. Those only work in sitcoms and storybooks.
I have to give Harry Potter S tier too. I may be copying Vivek, but he was out there defeating evil when he was only 11 years old.
Agreed. That takes a large backbone.
It's probably so big that it sticks out.
Think before you tell. Should I say unfunny jokes like that again? I thought my jokes were bad, but that's a whole nother level.
So no one will care if I throw Harry into S tier.
Put him in there already. He really deserves it.
Let's rank Ron next. He is actually someone I remember from the movies. He was hilarious. If you are looking for comedic relief, he is the definition of it.
I'll cut you some slack here, Chris. You only saw the movies. But in the books, Ron is braver, more talented, and you can even say even more powerful than he was in movies.
In the movies, they turned him into Vivek on a bad day, annoying and a laughingstock. He was like a third Weasley twin.
I do remember him being funny, but I also saw him as a brother to Harry, along with the whole Weasley family, like the family Harry never had. He was a sweet kid.
If that's the case, explain Harry marrying Ginny.
There you go, ruining the moment again.
I didn't know we were having a moment. I say we put Ron in A tier.
That sounds about right.
I would put him in S, but I get your points.
I forfeit.
Don't say that it sounds ridiculous.
Sorry.
Okay, it's time for us to rank my favorite character, Hermione Granger. She's a definite S tier. If someone wants to speak up and argue with me, please do it now. I'm warning you now, I am going to go on for a while.
I'm sorry, Vivek.
Ron, out of everyone here, it had to be you. Nikki, I can't believe I'm telling you to do this, but can you put him in his place?
He didn't piss me off. It's just an opinion, Vivek. He's allowed to express himself, and if we have a different opinion than him, we can hear him out. Come on, Vivek.
Fine, but if it was anyone else, I would kill them with weapons of mass destruction.
Mood, please. I just thought Hermione was arrogant and moody all the time. She made great contributions to the story, many I probably forgot, but I remember her like that.
I'll give Ron this. She looks like she has a naturally angry face.
Hear me out. If it wasn't for Hermione, Harry and Ron would have died the moment they went down to the basement. She taught them or showed them how to get past many obstacles and challenges with her wits. It also helps that she is hot.
Okay, I can tell Vivek is about to start simping, but you have to look past her flaws to see the benefits she brings to the table. It is also pretty entertaining to see her lecture and stand up to people who really deserve it.
You know what? With all of that in mind, I'll get her B tier.
She is S tier for me, obviously.
Me too, Vivek.
I don't care, but if the majority is S tier, I'll go with S tier. Unlike some other people, I'll agree with the votes.
Don't be rude.
What the?
We all knew what you meant. Zip it, Crispy.
I'm too tired to think of a comeback, but I'll text you one later.
Okay, I'm not going to be fond of this next guy, but where would you put Snape?
Would you like to elaborate further, Nikki? Explain your case. I can tell by your tone of voice you aren't too fond of Snape.
He was a bully, and I know about his whole arc, but he was a Death Eater, and you can't change that about him. He picked on Harry, Hermione, Neville, and he didn't care if Harry and James died when Harry was a baby.
No, he cared about Lily, so in return he helped her family too, or at least he tried to. We all have our past mistakes, but he helped Harry, and if it wasn't for him, he may have died on multiple occasions. Get your mind out of the gutter for once.
But he killed Dumbledore.
Oh my God, you have got to be kidding.
Snape had to kill Dumbledore to prove his allegiance to Voldemort. He put himself in the face of danger for years on end. Nikki, I'm sorry, but if he doesn't get S tier, then no one does.
Chris, I didn't expect that out of you, especially against...
Sorry, I got worked up. I didn't want to admit this, but I have watched the movies multiple times, too many times than I can count. I'll admit I felt like I was wasting my time by being a fan of something like this, but if you guys are such big fans, I'll go along with the flow as well.
Hey, I'm officially not the only liar in this call.
Remember what I said, we are politicians.
Not Vivek.
We all lie. How many times did you think I lied during that Newsom debate? You can guess, but I lied more than I think I'd like to admit.
No fucking way.
What's up?
Chris, your real self made a Harry Potter reference.
Oh shit. Maybe I am secretly the biggest fanboy out of the four of us here.
Real selves, huh? Anyway, I do remember you telling me that. But that is when we were walking the dogs who heard that.
Sorry, I told him I said that.
Whatever.
Let's rank Voldemort next. I'm sure someone here loves him. Maybe a certain entrepreneur.
Wow, you are right about that, Chris. He is a villain, but as a character, he is an A tier. Voldemort's journey was a very interesting one, splitting your soul into 7 different pieces, attempting to create what could be described as an empire in the wizarding world, and having sole command of armies full of different troops, and even different species. It's something many of our modern-day world leaders couldn't even pull off.
Oh, we know you love power, Vivek. Don't let it get to your head, though. We know what happened last time.
Voldemort wanted to kill a baby. How could you like a character that doesn't refrain from trying to kill an innocent little boy? What is going through your head, Vivek?
I'll admit that is a very low for him. I'm not going to defend any of his actions, but he grew up with a lack of love. He was a broken soul, both figuratively and literally. I hate to agree with Vivek, but it's not a bad argument to make about Voldemort being such a great character.
I would say he deserves the A tier. Is that okay with you guys? I would put him much lower, but I'll do what you want to do.
Yeah, of course. After the argument I made for Snape, I'll let you have this one.
Let's do one more before we all actually start getting ready for the day.
Or in my case, go back to bed.
What about Draco Malfoy? Boy, I love him so much. He is so fucking hot. I would let him smash.
He's under 18. What are you doing?
17 is when wizards reach adulthood.
Boys, you know what to do.
I didn't know what he meant, but I guess I'll go too. But are we on for Harry Potter tonight still?
Yeah, of course, I can't wait. Well, fuck, I'm gonna be torched by Twitter tomorrow.